So we are over $5 million in our bank account, and for the most people, that'd be enough. Not for this guy, guys. The Colossus has allowed us to make a ton of money using our brand new silage pits, but I'm going to give myself one more year in order to see how much money I can make. I'm curious if we can make, well, more than we've ever made, number one. And number two, I kind of want to see if I can build something a little bit different out here on Forgotten Lands. So I'm going to need the absolute most amount of money I could possibly make in this next year, to be honest, because it couldn't be expensive if it all comes together. We'll have to wait and see on that.
Another plan? Is it like the plan that got us here in the first place?
So guys, it's early April and, well, we've timed this out so we can actually get 3 harvests off this grass field. Hopefully all these grass fields we have, these hay fields. Now the Colossus is going to be our moneymaker on this. In fact, I noticed one other thing on this. We're a little bit short on something. Let's go fill her up with fuel and fill her up with silage additive as well. There we go. Now we're going to maximize everything with the silage additive now. That's going to help us make just that little bit extra and dump it in the silage pit. So this is going to be our way of going forward, guys. This is something you might have seen before if you've seen our last video on this. We were going to town with all these, well this device right now, the Colossus. We've been working our butt off with this thing, and it's been working out pretty well. It's nice to be able to tow the trailer behind, not having to use the John Deere, not having to get Gertie to work along with us. You know what? It may not exactly be fully realistic. In fact, not realistic at all, but hey, it gets the job done, and, well, the field sizes are still the same. I mean, that hasn't changed. We're still running the same fields, and we still have lots of work. In fact, I think maybe, guys, maybe we should upgrade something else and try to, maybe we can double up. I wonder if Gertie can run this thing. $400,000 later, we got a brand new Colossus along with trailer and header, of course. I sure hope Gertie can handle the original. We'll see. Let's jump into the field and let's go see if we can damage a little bit of damage on there. We're going to start over on the lake field. We'll let Gertie handle the original. Oh, by the way, I upped the horsepower on this bad boy. It's a little bit ridiculous. Hold on tight.
Wow. That could be a bad idea.
All right, Gertie's handling the big field. Let's go lake field. In we go. Let's take care of this on our own. I'm going to feather a little bit, get used to the horsepower of this thing. She's a little bit speedy when I want her to be, but it's going to skip if I do that. I don't want to skip. I want to get all the grass. All the grass. Look at Gertie's over there working away. Things are working out just as I planned. I love that. Let's go do the forest field now. We got the forest field and then the big field behind this. Forest field first. And that's all it took. Literally like 5 minutes. Not even. This is the best way to do this, guys. All right. Big field time. It's time to get into the big field. Let's go. This one's going to take us a little bit longer. I haven't heard from Gertie, though, forever. So I guess she's still working away. We're making some good headway on all our fields, though. I mean, seriously, we're just flying through these things right now. This is kind of ridiculous how well this works. Now, about to be full. I'm full of grass. I'm a little nervous. Am I filling up still, or am I just getting rid of grass? I don't know. You know what? I don't know if I'm actually... Oh, that was close. If I'm actually holding onto the grass. So I'm going to go back to the farm at 100 miles an hour. Holy shnikes, hold on tight. Holy... Yeah, we're good, we're good. Let's go see if we can find Gertie and swap out trailers and see how she's doing. She's not even done this field yet. Yeah, we'll swap her trailer out. We'll take this back over and fill it back up. We'll fill up this trailer as much as we can. So we got 500,000 in the other field, or 5 million, I should say, in the other trailer. And this one here, we're at over 2.3 million liters. So 7.3 million liters we got off that harvest. Not bad, guys. Between 2 harvesters, 7.3 million liters of grass, which we're going to turn into silage. That's not too bad at all. Let's go start dumping this into the pit. Easy does it. Look at, I learned from my mistakes. We're going to start on the side this time. See? Big brain. Look at the big brain on Klutch here. Down the side we go. We're going to empty all of this grass down the side, and we're going to fill this bunker right up. Double back. Do the exact same thing going back. We're just kind of going to go back and forth. I think is going to be the best way for this. Easy back and forth. Easy peasy. Emptied. And let's go grab the big trailer. So that's 2.3 million. We've got 5 million liters still to go into this silage bit. Just a few, just a little bit. Yep, just a little bit of silage got to go in here. Well, it's grass, but it's a good thing we have the Colossus. Perfect, all done. That was not too bad considering. Now I just got to pack it all down, but you guys know what we got. We got the cat. This is the best way. This is the easiest way to pack down a silage pit, I swear. Well, maybe not the easiest, but the best, because it's already done. Perfect. All right. Down we go. You know what? I'm going to push the rest of this grass that's down here into the pit as well. We're going to try to maximize, like I said. So up you go. There we go. And another one. Yep. looks good all the way up. Oh, easy. And one more time. One more time. Perfect. All right, guys. Tarps on. Ah, that's what I want to see. All right. We got 2 more silage harvests to do. All right, guys. So same deal as last time. We're into July now. Already into July, but this time I'm just going to harvest it on my own. In fact, I was getting problems with the harvester every time we hired Gertie, Matilda. It didn't matter. All of a sudden, we didn't have enough power to run the header. I don't know what they were doing, but they were busting stuff. So I'm just going to leave them alone for now. And I'm going to do all the harvesting myself. I'm doing all the work because that's how I roll. I'm doing all the work. We'll get her all done because really, it's not that big of a deal. We can do this pretty quickly. It'd be nice to be able to let them handle one of the fields, but like I don't mind running there, and then when we're pretty close to full, like we're at right now, I can come back to the pit. I've got 3 fields already almost done here. Actually, all 3 fields are done. I can unload, just do like we did beforehand, right along the side, nice and easy. Just make sure I'm in the right spot. There we go, and just an easy forward. Perfect, that looks great. And then back in the field to finish it off. Easy peasy. We can handle this on our own. We probably save a little bit of time. I mean, I still have to come back here and do the silage pit myself. I can't trust Gertie with that because, well, it's a little rough to say the least. Not exactly easy. Of course, to top it off, I do need to come in and pack it myself with the cat. Not that that's that big of a deal, but unfortunately, I can't get Gertie to do this properly. Believe me, I've tried. I wish I could. It's not like it's that bad, but I need to get up in here. Get on up. Oh, if I don't hit the side walls, that'd be even better. There we go. I think we're good, baby. Ah, there we go. And just pack it all back on down again. Looks like it's going to take us a bit. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It takes us like 10 minutes. And then trying to get out of the pit. Easy. If we don't ruin our job there. Oh, we've got a bunch of grass I got to push back in. Oh, well, we've done this before. We'll push it back in, but it looks like that's the end of this harvest, guys. It looks like we should get one more for October. I think October we should have the grass ready for one last harvest this year, and we're going to really fill this big bunker up. I don't think I have the room. We'll find out then. And just like that, it's already into October for our last harvest of the year. We're going to find out how much we get out of our silage. Guys, there's not much to talk about. I've just been making sure that the silage additive is always topped up as much as possible. And we've been working our fields. Just make sure that's done. That's all, so we can make sure we maximize what we get out of this grass for silage. But realistically, you've seen this. This is what we've been doing, is working these fields on and on. Pretty good deal, actually. It's working out pretty flawlessly as we move over even from field to field. We get them done relatively quickly, but it's pretty much the same thing, it seems like. Except this is different. This is a lot. Why is this moving again? The seed tender and the toolbar have slid over in front of my roadway. Huh. I feel like someone's trying to prank me a little bit here. I guess that's what happens when I complain that everything's working out perfectly. They gotta find some way to mess with me, right? Anyways, we're on the forest field once again for the last time this year. Gonna work our way around this. And let's go dump out what we got in here. We've got 3.4 million liters of silage to dump off. Easy go, up we go. Come on, get up there, Betsy. This is the worst part right here, I swear. Oh, there we go, we're good. Guys, it's pretty full in here. This silage pit's looking a little bit full. I don't know if it'll fit it all in here. Yeah, just barely got it all in, barely. That's it. I don't think I can put any more in here. There's no more room left in this thing, is there? That's a full silage pit if I don't say so myself. All right, so we still have, well, the big field left to do, which leads me to another whole problem is I don't have any room left in a silage pit for this extra grass anymore, guys. We're probably going to get, I don't know, 3 million liters? No, 2 million liters off this? Where am I going to stick all this grass? I got nowhere else to put it. So I got to come up with a solution for this as we get back to the farm. Let me think of something. I got an idea. I've got an idea. Okay, so obviously the pit on the right is full, but the pit on the left, yeah, it might have turned to silage, but maybe I can get lucky and unwrap it? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it's silage now, and oh, it's all grass. I unwrap the whole thing. Perfect. See, I told you I got a plan. You guys doubt me and my plans. Don't doubt Klutch when he's got a plan. In all honesty, guys, I have no idea why it did that. I just noticed it did it before for some reason. It didn't make any sense to me then. It doesn't make any sense to me now. Just know that it can do that if you try to unwrap the whole pit sometimes. I don't know what's causing it, but anyways, works for me. That means we should have enough space in here, I think. to get, oh, it's 3.2 million. I didn't even realize that. 3.2 million liters more grass into this pit. That's a lot of grass still to put in here. We're going to be in here working away for a little bit. It's so rough. But when it's done, it looks so pretty. It reminds me of like a McCain deep and delicious cake. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That's what this reminds. I don't know what it is, but I just kind of want to eat it. I don't know why. It just reminds me of that. It's like I just can imagine myself with my cake knife. Is that a thing? I don't know. And my fork, and just digging into this bad boy, and taking a big old slice out of it. It just reminds me of a big old cake, deep and delicious McCain cake. I don't know why. It also doesn't get much better when you're packing it. This is the best. Like, it's so smooth. I don't have to worry about the caterpillar rocking left to right. It just quickly goes and glides across the top. Easy peasy. Yeah, we can get this packed in a matter of a couple minutes. Look at that. 10 million liters of chaff right now in each one of these pits, guys. 10 million liters. That's over 20. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of math news to you, but that's over 20 million liters we've got right now. That's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Can I get this? Just drive it down, I think. Well, that didn't work out as I expect. You know what? That worked out pretty much as we expected, didn't it? Oh, not again. Just after we crashed the bulldozer, nothing wants to save again. Not again. Come on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Okay, good. I saved the back, or pulled up the backup, and everything seems to be good. We got our 10 million times 2 liters of, well, chaff, and the tarps are going on. All right, guys, that's 2 massive silage bunkers. We got to wait for January to sell this stuff off. Big sale coming. Let's see what we can do come sale time. All right, guys, January's here. It's time to sell off our 20 million liters, hopefully of silage and not grass. You guys remember how we took out the silage out of the bunkers last time? Yeah, the Ropa wasn't exactly the best way to do it. It did the job, but it was tedious and not really all that efficient. So instead, we've got this modified belt system. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a little on the side of not sure if it's going to work. It says it is a modified belt that should work. However, I'm not even sure yet. Let's see if I can set this up over here. I'm not sure yet. This might save us or it might not. I have no idea what to expect from this belt system, guys. Let's just set this up. And once again, we're going to use the same trailer, of course, and the truck to launch or haul everything. Launch. All of our stuff. Oh. Well, they got the grass, which is good. I need to move this grass out of the way. Yeah, all this grass has to go before we get to the silage, so let me move this out first. Well, it seems to be working pretty good with just the grass. Pretty happy about that. Now let's go switch out these trailers. We can take this trailer back over and pick up the silage trailer that we were using, and we'll just store all the grass just in the one trailer. You see what I'm picking up what I'm throwing down? And now let's see if we can get some silage out of this thing. That's going to be the key. Usually you can just kind of put it up against the silage pit, and it'll take it. Even if there's a tarp there, it'll get rid of the tarp that's on. I guess I've got to move the tarp myself before we do this. Oh well. Hopefully this works. Well, that's a good start. Let's fire this thing up and see what we can do. I'm gonna open up. Yeah, that looks good. Let's just open. Let's just drop. Oh, I didn't open all that up, you guys. That's strange. It opened up a whole bunch more, but I can see silage already on top of the belt here as we move this thing around. I just got to get this in the right position. We're going to see how well this thing eats away at our silage pit. You guys see that? Yeah, this is way better than the Ropa. Like, way better. Oh, boy. Okay. It seems to be eating it up at a very reasonable rate. Very reasonable indeed. So you can kind of see how much of a spot it will actually eat up of our silage pit just with that kind of hole it's in right now. I haven't moved it at all yet. So I just got to kind of align the trailer, and then if I can get the trailer far enough back, we misjudged there, and then we can kind of elongate the belt itself for however far we need. We can kind of unload quite a bit of this at a time if I sit and put this in the right spot. Right? If we put this in the exact right spot, I could probably do I don't know, maybe an eighth of this whole silage tank, this whole silage pit without having to move the truck at all. You know, if I sit this right in the right spot, I mean, look at that. Look at how much it just takes. It just eats it without even asking a question. Love it. This is perfect. This is This is pretty good. By the way, this belt system is in the mod hub if you're looking for it, guys. It's in the mod hub. Fantastic. I love this thing. This actually was the job I was most worried about doing when we started doing this, and this belt system actually has made my life so much easier. I'm not sure if there's a better way of doing this. Drop a comment down below if you guys could think of some other way that would work better, or if there's a better mod that I don't know about, but this is working awesome. I mean, K-Sim's plan to become a billionaire on Forgotten Lands is coming up big right now. This is great. All right, almost done our first. Look at the dent we made into this pit. We still haven't unloaded. We almost have 5 million liters of silage. And it's full. Let's go unload. Let's see how much we make off 5 million. It's 2.84 mil per truckload. 2.84 million per truckload. We're going to get a few truckloads out of this, to say the least. Guys, this is working out pretty well. It takes a little bit of time to load up, but it's not bad. But once again, second truckload is almost full. We're not even done the first silage pit. Looks like we're going to need 5 truckloads in total to empty it all out. So you can kind of do the math there a little bit. Looks good, though. I'm pretty happy with how this is working out. On to the second pit. Of course, we've got to remove the grass out first because that's just going to cause us problems. And take the tarps off the silage pit. Let's re-angle the belt itself, so we're good to go. And time to fill her on up again. Same as before. Best plan ever. This is working out so well. I mean, just take a look at this. Look at how well this silage is moving out of this pit onto this belt system. It just kind of put it in a close little spot, and it just eats away relatively quickly at a fairly large area. This belt's actually pretty amazing. I'm really happy with this. All right, and that's the last of our silage right there. Last of the silage from this pit. We got it all. You know what? Let me get the grass off these sidewalls first, just so that we're ready to go come next harvest season. And let's sell off the end of it, guys. This is it. This is the end of our silage. Oh boy, how much are we gonna have? We're up to 16 million almost. Not much left in here, but another 1 million liters. Maybe I can afford to buy a new truck after all this. I don't think this has been really good for it. Anyways, what do we got? $16.6 million. Guys, we made over $10 million. 11 million bucks? Made 11 million bucks in 1 year. That's like a new record for me, I think. That is amazing. $11 million here out in Forgotten Lands. Crazy to think we could make that in 1 year. So we've got more than enough money to, well, figure out what our next plan's going to be. We'll see. Maybe it's farm build time. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around the channel. And if you want to maybe see how we first started off on this, check out the video. I'll put the bales, the 5,000 bales we made. Go check that out. And of course, when a new video drops on this series, I'll make the card there available as well. Anyways, thanks for watching today, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. This is Klutch from Forgotten Lands. Over and out. Oh, man. So much money.